Alright, students, happy Monday. Welcome back from spring break. I hope you guys had a good spring break and an enjoyable Easter yesterday, especially considering the circumstances. I found Easter a wonderful reminder just that we have a Lord that has risen, that has conquered death, and in a world right now with lots of pain and suffering, it was comforting to know that ultimately the victory has already been won through Jesus' blood and his resurrection. Today's plan is going to be pretty simple for you. What I'd like to do is kind of establish what the rest of this civics class is going to look like more from like a schedule basis, as we have a little bit more clarity about what the rest of the school year is going to look like. So I will give you some reminders. I will explain kind of what this remote learning situation looks like and a little bit about what it specifically looks like in civics class. Then after that, all you need to do is work on doing retakes and late work. Those things are if necessary. Some of you won't want to do a retake because you already did well the first time, so it would be a waste of your time to do a retake. Some of you don't have any late work to do whatsoever, so today will be extremely easy for you. There won't be anything to do, but for those of you who want to do a retake or have work that is missing or late, this is your day to get that done. There's nothing new or in addition after today. So first, just some reminders. Every single day, for the most part, I'll be posting a video like this, and I'm really encouraging you guys to watch these videos. I know it's easy to just go to Google Classroom, do the work you see, and then be done, but this video might explain exactly how to do one of those things I post on Google Classroom, and it may not say it elsewhere except for in this video. So please take the time to watch this. Feel free to double up the speed or go 1.5 speed if you want to save some time. I will do my best to keep these videos as short as possible, but please do your part and actually listen carefully to these videos. After you watch the video every single day, what you should then do is work your way up the stream in regards to Google Classroom. What I mean by that is if I post the video for Thursday, April 2, watch the video first, and then everything that is above it, so start here and work your way up. That's the work you're expected to do today. I'm going to try to make sure the Google stream, classroom stream stays organized in this way. You always will start below where it says the date and work your way up. So please take that approach every single day when you do your work. My goal is to try to provide some form of structure for you. That's the biggest concern I have with this whole remote learning experience. So please follow kind of that template for how to do work every single day. Second thing, please be proactive with how I can help you. If you have questions, email Google Classroom, PowerSchool, let me know. So far you guys have been good with that. I have other classes where they give me answers that say, I don't know, I didn't understand it. And that's what they're turning in instead of asking me for help first. Like you turning in an answer that says, I don't know, that's not acceptable, and it shouldn't be acceptable for you either. 4. What we just came out with, and by we I mean Pastor Greer, Dr. Taylor, they came out with what the policy is going to look like starting today through the end of this school year, the remote learning policy. First, let me go through the senior exemption policy. Seniors, your last day is scheduled for Friday, May 15, so congratulations. You have just a little over a month left of school. My expectations, you guys already signed this document, so nothing is changing. We will still have exams, so if you want to be exempt from that exam as a senior, seniors only, your overall grade, B- or better, no work that is missing, late, or incomplete by May 15. Students may not have any unexcused absences. I'm not quite sure what that looks like for online learning, but I will say if I notice that you haven't done work for 1, 2, or more days, that's going to be concerning for me. I might reach out to Dr. Taylor and see what that looks like for this policy. And the last one, I have no idea what this looks like, a record of appropriate citizenship. These two things are school-wide policies, not just me specifically. So once again, Friday, May 15, and seniors, as long as you follow those expectations, you'll be exempt from your exam. Freshmen, sophomores, juniors, there's no freshmen in this class. Sophomores and juniors, your last day will be May 28 to 29. May 28th is the last day of exams, Thursday in exam week. Friday is technically the last day of school. From now until then, whether you're a senior or not, Monday through Thursday is when I will be posting work for you to do. On Fridays, students are being given, and staff as well, a makeup day to either make up work they're missing, catch up on what they're behind on, or possibly reach out to teachers, including myself, to get some extra help if you're struggling or confused or need that additional help. I would be open if students were interested to having Zoom meetings on Fridays. I don't know if it would have to be every Friday. It would be an optional thing. I have no idea what other teachers are planning on doing. I don't even know what I'm going to be doing on Fridays. But Friday would probably be the day where if people wanted extra help in a more personal way, having some sort of Google Hangout or Zoom meeting would be the day. It would be on Friday. And that's all to be determined. I don't know the details for that. Last thing, this was in the email you should have received. You have the option, and I believe April 27 is the deadline for this. You have about 2 weeks. Credit or no credit. I would encourage you to talk with your parents, look through the pros and cons for each. If you want to have this to be a graded thing, or you just get credit versus no credit. Don't ask me questions about this. You can ask Dr. Taylor or somebody else questions about it. I'm just encouraging you guys to think carefully about what decision you want to make with that, and just know that we as a school have given you this opportunity as a measure of grace due to this circumstance, but I don't necessarily think you should automatically take that as an option. I don't think that's actually always a good thing for all students in all your classes. So be careful, take your time. You've got till April 27 to make that decision. Just know you have that option on the table. The last thing is the work for today. So I think what I'm going to do is try to add some structure, and since we're having Fridays be like the makeup days, is every Friday at 3 p.m. you'll be expected to have work for that week caught up completely. And if you don't have work turned in Friday 3 p.m., then I will put it in the gradebook as a 0. So what that means is this week Friday, 3 p.m., if you have anything from this trimester that is not complete, you need to get it turned in by Friday 3 p.m. Otherwise, after 3 p.m. Friday over the weekend, I'm putting in everything that is missing and incomplete in as a 0. Second thing, I'm going to give you the opportunity, and this is due by tomorrow, 10 a.m. We go back to this, the retakes, 10 a.m. tomorrow. If you want to retake your test, and you should have gotten an email back from me with specific feedback, not just the grade, but the feedback as well for that test. If that didn't get sent to you, please let me know as soon as possible. But if you want to retake your test, or if you want to retake your LA 92 reflection paper, the reflection paper was a quiz grade, the test was a test grade. You are allowed, using the feedback I gave you, to do a retake and earn full points back. So you could get a 0 out of 30 on your test, and if you do a retake, you can earn a 30 out of 30, and that's on the table for everybody. For retakes from now on, I'm going to limit what assignments you can retake. However, the assignments that you may retake will most likely be able to get full points back. So it kind of balances itself out. And I'll probably just focus on retakes on quizzes and tests. So tomorrow, 10 a.m., if you want to do a retake, test, reflection paper, full points back. It's totally up to you. If you do a retake, please email me or leave a private comment that lets me know you did a retake so I don't forget about it and I can make sure to look at it and update your points. For a retake, you can never get a worse grade than what you originally got. So if you got 25 out of 30 on a test and your retake was awful and it was like worse than the original one, your grade will stay 25 out of 30. I'm not going to take away points. You can only gain points back on a retake. So hope you guys enjoy your Monday. If you have questions about anything, please let me know. Otherwise, all late work from this trimester is due Friday 3 p.m. and any retakes for your test or reflection papers due tomorrow at 10 a.m.